Good Tuesday morning, YouTube. It's good to be with you again today. We got yesterday all the floor joists in. As you see, we are going to put some cross members in. Mark has already marked the cross members like where he wants to put them in. Like here and here. So we're going to put those across there. We're going to put cross members across each one of these. That'll just stouten it up. Then we're going to put the flooring on. But we've got to run our plumbing. We've got to stub it up over here. So that's what today's going to be, is getting the floor down. Getting the cross members in, stubbing the plumbing up, putting the flooring down. Okay, we're going to use the framing nailer again today. And we're going to run this battery on the compressor. I had a guy that asked me how many times did I think that this battery would cycle that 60 volt compressor. So Mark and I are going to try to listen each time that this kicks on, put a mark on the wall. We're going to try to keep up with it the best we can with working and all that. Sometimes this gets into really being a job when you're trying to keep up with stuff and plus do this work too, and the camera and all that. But we'll try to do the best we can. The compressor has no air in it right now. Every night when we get done with this, we open this valve up, let all the air go out, and we leave the valve open. That way, if there's any moisture or whatever gets in there, we can pour it out or let it go out, evaporate out, whatever. So it's got to pump it up full. So it's going to do that, and then we'll count that as a cycle, and then we'll try to keep up with it. So let's start doing this work. We're going to count now how many nails it'll shoot before that it cycles on. I've got it set on about 100 pounds or a little more shooting these framing nails. That one stepped in.
Go. Yes, sir. I hit one on this end.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nails. 5 nails, and then it cycles on. The reason that we're counting the cycles, how many times this will cycle on and off, is a guy named Lewis. He commented on my comments and he asked me how many times did I think that battery would cycle it on and off. Mark's keeping up with the compressor cycles. We're not going to charge you anything for this. We got us a system going. Mark calls out the measurements he needs, and then I cut them.
Same thing.
Well, guys, it's coming down to the last run. Just about got them. It looks really good. Strengthened it a whole lot.
Oh yeah.
Mark did a really good job of laying it out, keeping everything spaced and even just right. Looks really good. The last one's going in. We got that knocked out. That all looks really good. Okay, our compressor just quit on us. Battery's dead. So how many times?
It's 30 cycles.
It did 30 cycles with this battery here. And that was running the framing nail gun the whole time. It was kicking on, like today we were using the framing nailer real constant. Yeah, around every 5 nails, and it was kicking on every 3 or 4 minutes. This last time we're putting down the Blue Point board, and of course we were hitting the nail gun just boom, 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 boom. The compressor was continuously running. It wasn't shutting off. Because like I've said on the other 2 videos, it's not really designed to run the big framing nail gun. I had a guy make a comment, said, how come, if you're going to do all batteries, why don't you have all battery nail guns? Well, there's a couple reasons on that. One is it costs a lot of money. I do have 2 battery nail guns by DeWalt, the 20 volts. I've never bought the framing nail gun because I've never used it a whole lot. and extensively. This house right here, this project has probably been the most that I've used it. In the past, it's just been putting in a floor joist here and there, doing a small project with it. So I've just never used it enough that I thought to utilize going out and spending $400 something on a new framing nail gun by DeWalt, one of the 20 volts. Okay, so that should answer Lewis's question, how many cycles will one of these batteries run? It ran 30 cycles, and
203 nails.
how many?
203.
203 nails.
You pinch clamp, slides on like this. Crimping pliers. And that's it. And that's what your 90 will look like once it's crimped together.
I had a guy named Craig, oh, it's been a month ago. He said, as much plumbing as you do, you need to use the crimping tool. And so the local hardware store that I use here, they didn't have the crimping tool. They had the, what, the pinch clamp?
Yeah, pinch clamp.
They had the, that'll focus on that. The pinch clamps. So I'm going to start switching from the shark bite stuff to the pinch clamps. Now, you have to use shark bite when you're going from CPVC to the PEX, from my understanding. Then from there, then you can start with the pinch clamps.
Yes, sir.
So that's what we're going to switch to because of price. Because it's just getting into too much price with the shark bites. All right, so you can see Mark is running the hot and the cold underneath. He's putting the clamps up underneath the floor joists to hold it up off the ground. Stubbing it up over here. We got another surprise for you here in just a minute.
Pinch clamp on first. And you're fitting. And here comes the fun part.
It's hard to get that in the video because of where that it's being done at. This is always the part of doing the house that I enjoy, is when you start putting it back together. I don't enjoy the demolition of it as much, but I enjoy the putting it back together, seeing it's kind of like the house is going to come back to life. This house, it kind of reached a point, it was going to get unlivable pretty quick because the floors were getting rotten in the kitchen and in the back, whatever that room is, storage room or whatever. Now we're starting to put it back together and see some progress of it, and it's good. Okay, guys, we better get some thumbs up. That light up there is
Killing us.
yeah, it's killing our faces. We better get some likes and some thumbs up on this, because Mark and I, we try to do everything we can to please y'all and to make our content what you're wanting to see. This morning I had this guy named William. He commented, in my opinion, if you're going to go with batteries, why not just go with battery nail guns and lose the air hose altogether? I have the 3 DeWalt battery nail guns. They work very well. And I commented back, I've got 2 of the DeWalt battery nail guns, but I've never had the framing nailer because I just don't use a framing nailer very much. But it's just like had Craig, he said, you know, hey, why don't you go the crimping tool? Today we went to the crimping tool. Now we got framing nailer. Go to work, Mark. So we try to please you guys. I mean, and just like that, guys, whoa, about to trip over the box. Just like that, guys, we make it happen.
That's right.
Well, we found the piece we've been looking for. The last one. Voila. Nail her in with our DeWalt 20-volt nail gun. Well, Mark and I got the floor done, and we say thank all of you for watching. When William made the comment about going all 20-volt with your nail guns, I got a good friend that has a lot of rental property here, and I knew he had one. So I called him and told him to run it over here so we would have it to make this video out, and just messing with William that commented about it. Mark and I say thank you for watching. Hey, we appreciate it a lot. We've tried to mix up a lot of content for you today. We had plumbing. We went to the snap clips. We got the 20-volt framing nailer in there. A lot of things. So give us a thumbs up, guys, for effort.
Thank you much, guys. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you later, guys. Thanks a lot.